Hi guys, what's up? This is your tech dude. Today I will tell you something about IP version 6 and IP version 4. This is IP version 4 vs IP version 6. Tech dude by V. Gangaraju. This contains the IP4 problems of the IP4. Networking address translation IP6 is what is good about IP6. IPv6 is address notation, types of address. IP4 is address in IP6. IP6 is unicast, IP6 is multicast, IP6 anycast. The IP6 special address, the IP6 IP v6 is ready applications, transactions, plans, migration to IPv6, the communication between IPv4 and v6. For revisions of the development of Internet Protocol IP, the most widely used protocols is present, connectionless and protocols used on pocket switches and links layers and networking. The system addresses to identified devices 32-bit and 2 IPv32 combination, nearly 4.3 billions, not enough and more addresses are needed. This is insufficient only for the bytes and maximum nodes 4.3 billions. The much less than the human population is 6.799 billions. Not enough to growing number of users will be extended in near futures. The increasing routing information, rapid growth in routing tables of the backbones. The increasing the number of networking address translation NAT. NAT means networking address translation. The breaking internet connections. I security issues. The number of ways to encrypt in IPv4 traffic. Example IP seconds. No release standard encrypted methods. The real-time delivery of multimedia content and necessary bandwidth is the location. The quality of service QoS. The difference interpretation QoS complete devices are not compatible in another. All to maintenance public IP address and private IP addresses separately. Also use service load balance. It is operating inside of the router. Maintains on the address pool. The first destination object, the address is translation. The networking information, the diagram is modified. NAT. Next development versions Internet protocols address size is 128-bit. This IPv6 address reception. The each axis is the 4-bit. It is an extended decimal digit. And IPv6 address range from the 00000000000000000000000 to other formats on element leading zeros specify IPv6 address by the emitting leading zeros. The double clone specify IPv6 address by using the double clone in a place of the series of zeros. May be written of 6 double clones, C3 double clones can use only once in a one IP address. Bigger address space, 128-bit for the addressing, the no data is hard needed. Allow full IP connectivity for the computer's mobile device. Mobility facility for mobile devices allow roaming between the different network. The built-in security including IP seconds and authentication, encryption, comparison. There is a possible notice type of depend on the connecting address you need present. The standard of notation of represent address 860-bit hexadecimal words separate. The comparison multi-field of zeros, repetitions of single contiguous group zero fields within a IPv6 address used above double cloning. Respected. The mixed notation of for IP4 address encryption and IP6 address represented using the original IPv4-6 notations 0:0:0:0:0:0 127.32.67.15. The 0:0:0:0:0:0:0 FFFFF and colon 127.32.67.15. The possibility is computation. The unicast communication, especially one computer, multicast communicate group of computer. Any cast sent to group address can receive multiple computers, but receiving one computer. IPv6 site is isolated surrounding IPv4 possession connected IPv6 isolated in the each other encapsulated IPv6 pockets in IPv4 pockets. Treated IPv4 as the data and link layer. IPv6, IPv4 and IPv6. The IPv6 unicast. The transition data from the one point to another point. Multi-users might request same data from the same server at the same time. The duplicate data streaming is transmitted one of the each user. So scope may be global or local. Global for worldwide communication. Local communication with the site. This unicast diagram. Server, router, Ethernet switches. The IP6 multicast. Ability of sending signals packets, multiple decisions, no broadcasting ability to send packets, all host of the attached link. Same effect can be achieved by sending packets to the link local or host multicast groups. The applications, the telephone and video conference databases simultaneously updates parallel computing real-time news, the multicasting server, router, Ethernet switches and multi-computers. The IP6 Anycast. The user of Anycast address identifies set of the node of the pockets will reach only out of the many usual topologies closest one. Anycast address can be assigned in the routers only. Anycast address cannot be used as a source. IP6 special address. Four basic types of special IP6 address: reserved, private, loopback, and unspecified. Reserved address. This reserved block address top of the address space starting with 0000000. Private address is the call local user address or link layer addresses. No, not us. The show local users addresses are intended for communication inherently designing only be sent local devices. Is IP6 special address loopback addresses. The special loopback addresses for the testing datagram sent to this address loop back to the sending to device. The loopback addresses 0 colon 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 1 or as double colon 1. This being double colon 1 should answer myself. This is IP6 ready to applications. The handles on this in address correctly. Handle IP4 and IP6 addresses. Current status of the world IP4 phase 1 IP4 and IP6 dual node. IP6 addresses in a IP6 addresses format. IP6 tunneling on the IP4 networking. Phase 2 combination of IPv6 infrastructure and IPv6 V4 infrastructure. Translation between IPv6 and V4 each other optional more in orbits. This dual stack involving running IPO and IP6. This is the same time and nodes the router switches run both protocols tunnel to carry one protocol inside the another take IP6 packets and the encapsulation then the IPv4 packets to be sent across the portion of the IPv4 networks. The translation protocols translation NATA PT simple translation packets. These are two popular IPv6 migration stages. Dual stack involving running the both IP6 and IP4. This possibility typical transition made for the core of its tunnel lighting take a IP6 in pockets and encryption then the sent across the partition have been upgrade. This approach require careful management. This is communication between IP4 to IP6. IP IPv4 only this IPv6 and IPv4 dual IP4 computer address. This is IPv4 only translation router. IPv6 only IPv4 compact address. IPv4 only TCP relay and IPv6 only IP6 address. Thanking you, your tech dude. Please subscribe my channel. Please comment my channel. Thanking you, your tech dude. Thanking once again.